Greetings, knights and maidens. Today I am in Royston. It's only a small little village. I'm just waiting for Royston Cave to open. For those who don't know about Royston Cave, it's actually an enigma, Royston Cave. There's no record of its age, its purpose, what it was actually for. Some theories suggest that it was used by the Knights Templars, others by King James I. He does have some connections to this town. There's a few plaques on the buildings and so on. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting actually carvings on the cave, which I'll show you. Might not be able to talk in there because it's a bit of a tour, so I'll just do it before. It was discovered in 1742. It's man-made. It's like a beehive shape. The cave has got about 25 feet into the chalk, which is quite interesting. The cave contains an extensive range of wall carvings. It's like the crucifixion, the Holy Family, several saints, Saint Christopher and so on. So it's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I remember seeing it on a documentary about the Knights Templar, actually, having connections with them, so this is going to be quite interesting. So I'll continue the video once I get in there.
You couldn't touch the sea. No way, you touch the sea. But some of the caves, low bits went down. But it wasn't scary.
Years ago, I had a sideways flash on a pig. So it looked like coming.
So I didn't really get to do an end video at Royston Cave, but I've got a lot of pictures and so on that I'm going to put on at the after this now, so you can have another look at some of the stuff in still pictures. But on the way to our hotel, I found this guy here. Really nice man. Lot of antiquities and stuff. I definitely recommend looking at that website. So much stuff in there. But I just needed to show you this, what I got from him. So I got a Knights Templar coin from Cyprus, and the little brooch kind of badge thing there, which is great. I just wanted to show everybody that. I'll just show you the other side to that coin, with the lion rampart on it. And tomorrow I'm going to Oliver Cromwell's house, so I'll continue the video for that to finish it off. So I'm here now at Oliver Cromwell's house. Just a brief bit about Cromwell if you don't know. So Oliver Cromwell was born in 1599 in Huntington, which is close to where I am now. He was born into one of the wealthiest families in Huntington, but when his father died he was left quite penniless. But he was also left some leases by his uncle later in life, which helped him with his fortune. Yeah, like, if you don't know, he was part of the parliamentarian soldiers against the king. He was responsible for the beheading of the king at the time. Everything changed for him in his early 40s, really, for Cromwell. It was King James I began to make changes to the Church of England that were unacceptable to people like Oliver. I mean, he believed that God had chosen him for a purpose and that this would be revealed to him. And I think this is what he believed was his purpose, to fight against the king, for the people and for the church. I'm going to shortly go in. I'm just waiting for it to open at the moment. There's a lot of people who are divided about Cromwell, if he was a good person or a bad person. It's fair to say that he was a great military leader and the country lived in relative peace while he was in charge. The interesting thing is about Cromwell, when he actually died, his body was dug up, hung in London, his head was removed and put on a spike. That'd be a bit interesting for people to look into if you want to. His head was passed around from person to person for quite a while. And then it finally had its resting place. But yeah, we're going to be going in soon to show you what it says on the plaque. So the home of Oliver Cromwell and his family. He lived here for 10 years from what I could find out last night. Lord Protector of the Commonwealth. Oh yeah, they're from 1636 to 1646 he lived here. There's a picture of him up there. Yeah, so I'll continue this when we go in. So I'll just walk through the parlour door. Now into the kitchen. Nice bit of eel. You can imagine Cromwell stood here waiting for his meat spit roasting. The bread ovens at the side there. We continue upstairs now. So I'm in the next part of the building now. It's got a few little things set out. Little drawing table. Just been having a go at that there. A lot harder than it looks. So there's just a few bits of information about the Puritan lifestyle. They lived a modest life, dressed in simple, plain clothes. If anyone didn't know, he was a Protestant. Carry on to the next one. So let's have a look around the Civil War room. Some of the flintlock stuff. A bit of a timeline there. That's an interesting one. Oliver Cromwell refuses the title of king. I saw we were running headlong into confusion and disorder and would necessarily run into blood. As far as I can, I am ready to serve not as king but as constable, a good constable, to keep the peace of the parish. And it shows you the Civil War battles. Some of the breastplate and gauntlet. This is an interesting portrait. Look at the size of that musket. Right, we'll continue into the study. So this is inside the study. I take it that's supposed to be Cromwell. This is an interesting one as well, where it says hero or villain. You never read of them. And do a little vote there. A portrait of him there near the River Thames, on horseback. And the next one, bedroom. So I'm at the end of the tour now, I've just come out of his bedroom. It's just a few little bits of artwork and old buildings that would have been around in them kind of times. The Cromwell arms. So yeah, that's all over Cromwell's house. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.